4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Greetings, Knights of the Great Legion! This is Master Max 888, and welcome to Flutter Island Revival! It's not every day that I get to revisit the past of this channel, so of course I said all of that with a huge smile on my face because this is one hell of an opportunity. My Little Pony Creepypasta games is really what I built this channel upon, and whenever I happen to find a decent looking My Little Pony Creepypasta game, I try to make a video about it. This is just something extremely fun to do. The older subscribers of this channel, I feel, are gonna enjoy this the most, but I also want the newer ones to discover some of the things I used to do back in 2012, 2013, 2014. Those were really the peak years of My Little Pony content on my channel, especially My Little Pony Creepypasta content, like I said. So this should be a magical moment. It's gonna be absolutely whimsical, and Flutter Island is a great series to revisit. So let's get right in it. The music is loud as fuck, by the way, but that's pretty accurate to how it used to be. The music was always loud in these games, and it looked just like this. Even the look of the game feels incredibly authentic. So very, very promising so far. It's good to be back in the world of Flutter Island. It'll be interesting to see what the creator's gonna do with the jump scares. Are they gonna be better than what they used to be? Hello, Fluttershy. Did you miss me? I did. Admit it, I know you did. I brought a friend, but that is not important. Try to find me if you can. Yeah, I did miss you, Creepy Bloom. I seriously did. It's been, what, 7, 8 years since I last got to play Flutter Island? And also, what was that? Looks like I'm not the only one who was excited about this. Just take a look at Fluttershy. She's hype as fuck, man. And I can't blame her. I can't. How could I blame her? Like I said, this is a magical moment. An extremely rare opportunity to revisit the past. But I will need Fluttershy to calm down a little. That is not the way to go! And that is not the way to calm down Fluttershy. So we'll just go back on our steps here. Go through, the lower section. Don't think you're going to get out of here alive. You can't run anymore. We are going to have so much fun. Aren't we? I'm already having fun. I'm having a blast right now. I really am having a whole lot of fun playing this. I'm still curious about the jump scare. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. I've played enough of these games to know a jump scare is gonna... What was I saying? What was I saying? This looks beautiful in a strange, dark, twisted way. Holy shit. I probably would have shit my pants 3 times looking at this back in the days, to tell you the truth. I gotten used to it. I've built some sort of immunity to jump scares like this, but I still admire them. You know, I still think that was a beautiful thing to look at. You know, it was horrifying, but, you know, still very pretty. Please help me. What if I could? What if I could? I'm just not entirely sure how to do that. And now the game completely shut down. Again, that is perfectly normal. It's something that tends to happen with these games. But it should boot back up with either a creepy message or a jump scare. Or as a matter of fact... going with the creepy jump scare route. Just reusing the same one. Well, okay. I still can't say a bad thing about this game. I can't say one bad thing about Flutter Island Revival, because that's how it used to be. That's how it used to be. It really brought me back to the kind of games I played all those years ago. That's generally how they went. So, yeah, it did follow the same model that has already been established. It didn't really go outside of that and try anything too crazy, so I guess to some people it's a bad thing. Not to me. I mean, I booted up this game, I started this game with the intention of revisiting the past, and that's exactly what I got. That's exactly what I got out of Flutter Island Revival. And let's click on it. Maybe it's gonna start something else, start something new. Nope, it just brings us back to the menu. Fair enough. There you have it, Flutter Island Revival. There's actually a second part to this game, which, of course, I'll be making a video about. I originally meant to play this right after I played Dreamy Rainbow. So, this is not the only My Little Pony Creepypasta series I revisited on my channel. There was Dreamy Rainbow and there was Lunar Game Reformed, and all of that is conveniently placed in a playlist on my channel. I think it's called My Little Pony Creepypasta Game Marathon, something along those lines. I'll be sure to have the playlist link in the video description if you want more nostalgia, if you want to revisit other My Little Pony Creepypasta game series. But this, to me, has been just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Things used to be so much more simple back then. That is the extent of the gameplay I showcased on my channel, folks. That is all I showed, and people would subscribe to me by the thousands. I built my channel upon this kind of content, and I would get thousands of views, thousands of subscribers, and it's nothing too crazy, nothing too wild. It was fairly basic, and it was enough. It was enough, you know? YouTube used to be such a different place. People weren't, I don't know, as negative, maybe? I feel like there's been some type of negativity that has taken over YouTube. It's always been there. There's always been negativity on YouTube. There's always been drama and just people looking for trouble. But I don't know. I don't feel it was as bad back then. Because if it was, you would have had like a bunch of channels roasting me because I couldn't speak English properly. I couldn't make a proper video. I just couldn't really do anything proper. And people were still incredibly supportive, extremely kind to me, and allowed me to make it to where I am today. You know, they allowed me to really fulfill all my ambitions when it comes to YouTube. My biggest goal was always to reach 100,000 subscribers, and even though my videos were pretty bad, and even though that was the wild, exciting gameplay I showcased on my channel, people gave me a chance and allowed me to fulfill my goals. So I'm going off topic here. I'm reminiscing about the past, and I'm not even talking about Flutter Island Revival, so I should probably stop here, stop this train of thoughts. But hey, that's kind of what happens when you look back into the past of my YouTube channel. I just start thinking about these things. But yeah, stay tuned for part 2. Don't go too far. I'll be sure to upload part 2 of Flutter Island Revival very soon. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna record a video right after concluding this one. And yeah, join the Great Legions Discord server if you haven't yet. Great place to have conversations about some of the videos I used to do. Some of the content that was popular back in the days on YouTube. You can talk about all kinds of things. Also, look me up on Patreon. It helps with all future projects and all future uploads. And yeah, that's gonna be it for me. This was pretty good. This was very special to me, so I'm glad I gotta make a video about this. And I'll be right back with part 2 of Flutter Island Revival. Until then, as always, take it away.